Hey, FB, it's me. Happy Sunday to you guys. The time is 4:38 p.m. in California, and it's been a great day, you guys. Look at that sunset over there. That's so yum yum. But a few things. I actually already left my mom's house, but we'll be going to visit Daddy before they close. So Daddy, grandmother, which are her spirits right there next to him. My other grandmother, who's on another floor, which is Mommy's mom. My Uncle Big John, who's my favorite Aunt Glow Glow, her husband who's passed. And I'll see if I can track down my employee's son, who's also in the same building. But if not, I'll always say hi to Al Davis and say what's up to him, because he's on the third floor. And I'll probably end up attracting whoever else comes along. But, you know, I really like going this time of evening where it's quiet and there's nobody else around. And you can just listen. And as you listen, you just hear different things. Sometimes, you know, it was so crazy because when I first started having this gift, I would walk in there, I could smell death. You smell it, and it fucked me up. And you start to hear these voices, and sometimes even cries and screams, but you hear them. And it's not any 5150 type of thing, and it's just a crazy ass gift. Even for this time of year, I'm having the most random but craziest dreams. And even for Daddy, he's been visiting me a lot lately, and not just him. I think him and Azel hung out. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Or Black and Silver. But not just him, just random ass people are popping up in my dreams, and it's just weird. But for my dad, you know, even as he's passed away, I'm gonna talk to him. I know he's happy. We're getting closer to shutting this case down. And may God have mercy on the other involved parties for his murder. One party is no longer, which is fine with me because they got exactly what they deserve. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. But we're still headhunting a few more people. So I know the police department is doing their thing. I'm so happy with them. And there's one person whose page I came across, wasn't looking for, but found. And I need to tell a certain officer, thank you for the day that Daddy's murder happened and from ground zero. I never had a chance to tell her how much she changed my life and was there. And I appreciate her for what she did. And will never forget that. In fact, I found her on a fellow police officer friend's page. She made a comment. I recognized the name off instant, but just want to give her acknowledgement. I don't know how I went on that rant. But anyway, I want to tell Daddy this thank you, because even if he can't physically be here, and I mentioned this many times before, and some of you guys have seen those things with me, that for the random times of year, you know, I get the craziest gifts in different forms, whether it be a huge sum of cash or a huge opportunity like what's happening right now. I had a dream about my father not too long ago, and I was in the house and I couldn't really see him at that time, but I knew he was there, and he had a whole slew of wrapped up gifts for me. I don't know where that even came from, and sure enough, the next day I got a call about that huge opportunity for this big client. And so for him, I say nothing is of coincidence. I believe in divine design and divine intervention. But Daddy did something over there. So for him, I say thank you to him for the opportunity, for the gift he gave me. I feel alive again, you guys. And for those of you guys who have lost your loved ones, I know it's so hard. And, you know, I'm so grateful, even for yesterday. I never told you guys yet about Grant's coach, the head coach. And, you know, to me, he's a cool dude. I'm just really funny about people, period. But he's just a cool dude. There's something about him I just like. And so I put him on, he's on my Facebook too. A few people are, whatever. But something about his energy that really caught me. I don't know what it was. And so yesterday, you know, it's so amazing how there's always two sides to every story. So I know that Grant, for whatever reason, has something he has to work on, and being able to communicate and, again, taking accountability and responsibility for his actions and choices and behaviors in life. As many of you guys remember me posting so much, as that's my main thing and pet peeve about people, period, Grant is no exception to that rule. And so I encourage him, you know, he's at an age to where he needs to start speaking up for himself. I can't always protect him all the time. You are now becoming an adult. You need to tell people how you feel is very important. He can do it with me. He's very open, but I know how to decode him. But as far as his dad and other people around him, he really is kind of shy and funny about talking to them when it comes to things that are really going on. And it should not make a difference to people how they'll take it, whether they'll like it or not like it, accept it or not accept it or whatever, but still speak up. So anyway, I meant to talk to his coach anyway yesterday, but he got me. He got me before I got him, and I'm so glad we had to talk. So make a long story short, Grant's the other leg is injured, and he's horseplay. I knew something else was going on. He's not an innocent party, because I know my child. We're both crazy as hell. So come to find out, you know, he was involved just as much as the other kids, but the coach had no idea that his leg was messed up because Grant never told him. He's too scared to talk to him. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna scare him? He's gonna shoot you? No, say something. But I like the fact of how Grant's coach just put it in there. You know, you have to speak up and, you know, communicate and take accountability for your actions and behaviors. I love the way he said it because he hit it right on point. But even more so, what I didn't realize, you know, as he was speaking, there was something that he said that caught me off guard, because the same way he says, you know, I'm basically, my son is a reflection of me. And as I teach him, you know, it shows things. And I believe that. And, you know, it's just, I didn't realize that the coach had lost his parents too. And, you know, we all have a story to tell of what we've learned from our parents. For me, I take so much from what my father taught me. It's crazy. And as you teach your children, you teach your children's children. And, you know, I just really need to hear certain things from this coach that I didn't even know, but it really blew me away. But I like this coach, dude. This coach is cool as hell to me. And not even just him, even the parents. You guys know I'm funny about crowds and even mingling with just, I'm funny about females. I can date them, but the whole caddy club thing, sorority shit, I don't know. I'm funny. But in helping out yesterday, you know, it was actually a team building of mom and parents who were there to support the kids. And there was one exception of one parent who irritates the hell out of me, but that's a separate story because she's a woe is me person. But for the other parents, we had each other's backs. We're having great conversation. We're rooting our kids on as a team. You know, there was nobody slacking up. Everybody stepped in and did their part. And that's what I love and appreciate, are people who get the job done and not just verbalize and do mouthpiece, but they actually, I mean, not just, I guess, run their mouth, but they actually take time to do the action and verb. So, you know, it was really uplifting even to hear their stories too for some situations. And I just really am proud of the team that my son has joined. I'm very proud of his teammate, Alvaro, but all of them. But I really do like this group of kids. I like the parents. And even to hear some parents who don't step up enough, I hear all that too. But what mattered to me yesterday is everyone was together in unison, a team, and helping out. And we all had a good time. So I'm so proud of yesterday's events. But anyway, I'm here, you guys. Let me breathe. But my purpose in making this video is, it's hard this time of year because some people are lonely. We want to see our loved ones. And, you know, just realize they're still in your hearts. They're still in your hearts. I'm choosing to do something different that might not even happen tomorrow, might happen later this week. But I'm determined to get out and do something. But just be happy and remember, reflect on even the season period. It doesn't even have to be Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, whatever the hell. But just know that your loved ones are still there and they're still surrounding you. So anyway, I have some flowers to drop off to Daddy and go spend some time with him. Try not to cry. But try not to cry. Try not to cry. Try not to cry. I can get through it. Sometimes stuff is easier said than done. Still a process. But we're almost there, Daddy. For the case, we're almost there.